All right, so next video. Where are Kate's children? Where are Prince Louis and Princess Charlotte? I have noticed that there are quite a few videos on YouTube asking this question about what happened to the children. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I feel like, I'm like of one mind that, oh my gosh, maybe something is wrong with the kids. And of another mind, I'm like, I'm not gonna go into this part. Of another mind, I'm like, the kids are perfectly fine. I think if the children were missing, frankly, I believe that the school would have sounded an alarm by now. I really, really do. Some kind of secret message would have been sent to their respective schools, wherever those schools are. I don't know if they go to the same school or not. But for children to be missing this long, and no one, not one person, has tipped off the media, I find that to be incredulous. It's incredulous. I don't think it's possible, right? I think that those children are fine, but that the media is leaving them alone, because there are rules too about how they cover these children. And B, if Catherine is fine, as they say, but she's just keeping a low profile, because if you think about it, you haven't really seen much of Catherine's family except for her brother James and Pippa's holiday months ago. You haven't seen any new pictures of them around town. Pippa Middleton, her husband, her mother. I think her father was videographed or videotaped at a supermarket doing grocery shopping recently, but you haven't really been seeing a heck of a lot of Kate's family. And I'm sure we're not suggesting that her entire family is dead. A lot of people are trying to say Kate is dead because we haven't seen her. And while they don't say the children are likewise dead, the subtext is that the children are dead. And I think that's a lot of death. So much death that it's no longer credible. It's no longer credible. All of these people are not dead. What they're doing is they're keeping a very low profile. If you think about it, look at Meghan and Harry. When Meghan and Harry don't have public engagements, or when they don't want to be seen, we don't see them, right? When Meghan and Harry go radio silent, they go radio silent. And then we have to all make up news and go to old stories or whatever to keep our YouTube channels with fresh content. And certainly the media does the same, right? The media, when Harry and Meghan are quiet, they just churn out old stories with new angles, right? Because they're not available. But the bottom line is, when they're not available, they're not available. It's the same thing that Catherine is doing right now, I think. She has taken a page out of Meghan and Harry's playbook. Once she saw what they were pulling off, they disappear when they want to. They don't show their children at all, right? And they have no explanation for it. They show up when they want to show up, and when they don't, you don't see them. I think Catherine liked that model, where she felt like, because there was a minute there where, to be perfectly honest with you, I felt like Catherine and William were quickly becoming like a clown show. literally like a clown show. You know, their handlers in the palace, their courtiers, whatever it is, had them going out every day doing some of the most clownish things. Just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. And you're like, you know, why are you doing this to these people? You know, other royal families exist in Europe. You don't see them every day on these ridiculous public appearances just to justify their keep. You know, you're the prince, you're the princess, you're the king, you're the queen. You know, they don't have to keep justifying it to the people. But they had Kate and William in this situation where it's like every day they're doing royal duties, royal duties, royal duties. I mean, like, shut up, right? Royal duties of what? I mean, you literally have this woman walking into a prison talking about she's doing royal duties or whatever it is, you know. And I'm just like, after a certain point, it's a little bit ridiculous. It's a little bit ridiculous. You know what I'm saying to you? And I think if I understand Kate's personality at all, one Capricorn woman to another Capricorn woman, that kind of stuff, you can't sustain that. You can't sustain that, right? You want that to stop. And she's just like, you know what? She had a medical issue, whatever it was, and she just uses that as an excuse for why you're not going to see her again for a really long time. Because she just wants to be away from view. She doesn't want to constantly be your entertainment, right? I completely understand that. And ditto for her children. Ditto for her children. You know, it's enough. It's enough for a little while. You know, you don't, her reasoning is, you're not seeing Archie and Lilibet. Why should you see my children? We're not your clown show. That's what that is, right? So people who think that that Kate, I'm trying to think now, if I go straight, no, let's go this way. People who think that Kate is dead, and her sister is dead, her mother is dead, her father is dead, her children, God forbid, are dead. Excuse me, 2 seconds, please. And you know, her father is dead, everybody, and their mother is dead. Kate, her mother, her father, her sister, her children are dead. It's completely ridiculous. It's completely ridiculous, okay? Kate is not dead. Kate is taking a time out. Let's go over this way. And her children, she doesn't want her children, you know, she wants a break for them too. And again, as I started this video by saying, I mean, if something had seriously happened, if something had seriously happened to those kids and they were not at school, the media would know. The media would know. And that would definitely trigger the alarms for everyone, because it would mean that something terrible had happened, right? When kids are not showing up to school, because then they become a part of the, you know, I never really put this together that this is a metro. It's the ARIA. You know, there would be some kind of response, you know what I mean, that these children have not been in school for 3 months, because then the school becomes an accessory. I mean, I certainly think in America, in New York, if I remember correctly, when children are absent from school for an extended period of time without an explanation. How did I do this the last time? Did I come up here? And why would I have done that? Because I want to be over there. Did I come up here or did I come up? I don't remember. Because I think I want to be over there. Anyway, yeah. So, you know, if you don't report that children are not at school, you can be held responsible as the school, you know. So I think that the children are fine. They're not dead. So everyone needs to stop worrying about it. It's just that, and neither is Kate. You know, she's taking a time out and it's going to be a long one. I need to be over there, but I'm trying to remember the last time I did this. I don't think I walked down here. You know what I mean? I think I must have been over there. Maybe I needed to go up on this thing here because there's a weird traffic crossing down here. I don't know that, yeah, it's very bizarre. Okay, but there's a big cross, right? Yeah, okay, you guys, listen, I have to figure out where I am. So that's it for this one. The children are fine. Don't worry. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye.